season from an outstanding team.
Yeah, it's been a party atmosphere, hasn't it, really, from start to finish. I've experienced it myself back in '91 when we played Manchester United. But it doesn't taste any less sweet for those lads down there.
And they've enjoyed the game, but really, most of all, they've enjoyed the season. They have been superb, undoubtedly the outstanding team.
Well, I think so. Sometimes when their rivals faltered, they kept their eyes fixed firmly on the target, and they really did stick together. They had injuries, 1 or 2 suspensions, but they kept picking up the results.
And now they are about to pick up what it's all about. They are the champions.
Oh, one.
Side of the city where things are known to go down. Spit around with my lyrics, I'm hitting it from the ground. Let me pound, Barney Yatters rip the east side beat. Confiscate is the ends and it's inside me. Street by street, let the bars invigorate your flow. When I spit it from the road, they yelling, Barney, let's go. Let me flow, spitting my song, Barney repping my home. Never alone, I'm keeping the fire, pass me the coal. Life's a journey, so making friends is the best friend. Home is somewhere where you're spending the best time. Oh. Always chilling with my G's in the east, grab a falafel, try eat it in breeze. Let me speak what I see, see what I speak when I'm breathing on beats. Keep my side for complete. East side is where I call home. Come to ends, fam, I'll show you what I
Kinda miss the days when we were rolled. Parkside cafe strolls, then back to mine. Almost every time. What a sweet, sweet day to roam. Golden undertones. Oh, it's good to be home. Oh, it's good to be home.
Yeah, yo, I will show you how I live. If I wasn't sat outside the crib, I left my keys at my missus by the fridge. And no joke, I'll be penning this lyric by the bridge. That's how it is, yo, it's like I live a double life. I'm feeling like I'm 40 kids and a troubled wife. They wake up either side, wonder what the day becomes. I dance between my big mothers and my baby mums. I used to play in slums, now I gotta pay the sums. 3 different cribs and ain't got time just to stay in one. I hope this payment comes, so I can change the radiators for the neighbours one. And maybe get the glazing done. I'm young, but you can see what I'm becoming. Been the mouth of the south ever since I was a youngin'. I need a place to call my own for the days that I'm alone. But like the beat, yo, I just keep running.
I miss the days when we were rolled. Parkside cafe strolls, then back to mine. Almost every time. What a sweet, sweet day to roam. Golden undertones. Oh, it's good to be home. Oh, it's good to be home.
For me, home is just a place where all the travelling stops. It's a place to rest, lay in my nest before I'm hatching a plot. Seems easy, but it's actually not. It's hard to function when the time zone's jumping like a jack in the box. Not the trials and tribulations of an average job, but more rewarding. Tour is exhausting, but it's important, so I'm all in. And if home is truly where the heart is, then my heart's a moving target, cause I'll be daily departing. And I could write a book about the cities I've seen, but I'll be forever deeming London City supreme. Though I never pay attention to the postcode wars, barely at home to check the post no more. Always on the move, I'm on the mission to deliver what they ask for. Looking at the past through the stickers on my passport. Circle the earth for whatever it's worth, but representing to the death of me the place I was born
Kinda miss the
forever.
days when we were rolled. Parkside cafe strolls, then back to mine. Almost every time. What a sweet, sweet day to roam. Golden undertones, oh, it's good to be home.
Digging for gold in my neighborhood, where all the old buildings stood. They keep digging it down and down, so that the cars can live underground. The swinging of a wrecking ball through these laughing plaster walls is letting all the shadows free. The ones I wish still followed me, followed me, followed me. Follow me, follow me. I remember a winter's night, we kissed beneath the street lamplight, outside our bar near the record store. Better than condos for a year and more. Now that our haunts have taken flight and been replaced with construction sites, oh how I feel like a stranger here, searching for something that's disappeared. Digging for gold in my neighborhood, for what they say is the greater good. But all I see is a long goodbye, a requiem for a skyline. It seems I never stop losing you, as every day becomes something new, and all our ghosts get swept away. It didn't used to be this way, be this way, be this way. 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 And I've ascribed these monuments a false sense of permanence. I've placed faith in geography to hold you in my memory. I'm sifting through these wreckage piles, through the rubble of bricks and wires, looking for something I'll never find, looking for something I'll never find. Digging for gold in my neighborhood, where all the old buildings stood. They keep digging it down and down, so that their cars can live underground. It seems I never stop losing you, as every day becomes something new, and all our ghosts get swept away. It didn't used to be this way. It didn't used to be this way. It didn't used to be this way. It didn't used to be this way.
a star, baby, of that I'm sure. How did you get down here? Heaven moans as another angel falls, but she's falling onto me. I've never been someone to make my feelings known, but I don't know what's coming over me. The truth is, I can't hide it, I can't hold it no more. The truth is that you only you is secure. I don't, you and I'll never get enough. The truth is, I can't live without you, girl. Having my heart broken all the time. Only a man hoping for someone kind. We got holy water washing over me. I'm baptized, I'm new. Loving you gives me air to breathe. The truth is, I can't hide it, I can't hold it no more. The truth is that you, only you is secure. I don't, you and I'll never get enough. The truth is, I can't live without you, girl. I've never been someone to make my feelings known.
This ought to be a game not just appealing to fans of the respective sides, but also to neutrals. Two of the best teams in Europe up against each other. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. Well, good evening from the football hotbed that is Merseyside. We find ourselves tonight at Goodison Park. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary as always is Lee Dixon. And we've got action for you from the Champions League quarter-final. It is Everton against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, experience counts for so much at this stage of the competition. The pointed end, this is where it all matters. Can they get into the semi-final? Senior players in that dressing room play a huge part.
This is how it looks for the home side. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is two holding players in front of the back four to protect them, but it also gives you three supporting players to that central striker.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. It looks like a conventional 4-4-2.
A preferred formation by Arsene Wenger when he arrived at Arsenal. Two main strikers, four across the midfield. Really...
And oh, a chance to fire them ahead here. A brisk start and a quick goal.
Well, the manager would have said, keep it tight at the back and see if we can nick an early goal, and they certainly have done. Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do, and on this occasion he does, and he scores.
And back in business, advantage PSG. It's with Doucouré. Maguire. Doucouré. Marco Asensio. Well, let's see, does he mean business? He's likely asking himself, why did I shoot from so far out?
Well, he's not the only one. I'm asking him, and all his teammates are too.
Jesus Corona. Doucouré. Jesus Corona. And he's made headway. Does he have the beating of the goalkeeper? Keeper's contribution, but what next? Well, I can remember watching PSG when they didn't have the attached glamour that is part of the story now. It's almost intriguing watching them in the Champions League these days, Lee.
Well, it is, when they're in a position to go out really and buy any player they want. That does not give you an advantage, especially when it comes to winning your own league, but also in the Champions League as well.
And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch.
Well, here we can see, Derek, from this better angle, it's all about the technique. When you're volleying a ball, it's all about timing. Let it get to the right place for your foot to make